LaMelo Ball has been the best point guard in the first 6 or 7 games of this NBA season, and that's not even an opinion. That is statistically based. With Steph Curry out, LaMelo has become the #1 point guard in the league, averaging 30.2 points per game, 5 rebounds, 6.3 assists, 1.5 steals, on 47% shooting from the field, and 41% from 3 on a ridiculous 12.3 attempts. Those are prime Steph Curry numbers. He's the only point guard to average 30 points, 5 or more rebounds, 5 or more assists, and he's #1 in points per game for point guards, like we said. Maxey, who is #2, averages 7 more minutes per game than LaMelo, and LaMelo is one of only 3 players in the top 10 for points scored for point guards to average less than 35 minutes a game. He legitimately could be averaging like 35 a night right now if he didn't lead the NBA in fouls. Over the years, LaMelo has had some pretty good performances against the Boston Celtics, and this was definitely one. I mean, this is an easy read right here. Attracts all of the defense. He's got Drew Holiday on his hip. Al Horford's checking in on him. Derek White sliding to help. And Luke Cornett's under the basket. It leaves Josh Green wide open in the corner. I'm a big fan of Josh Green, and especially what we gave up for to get him. Nice read by LaMelo. Easy 3 to start the game off. Now, once again, in transition, and this is where LaMelo is at his best, right? So you see a little hesitation move right here to about probably the wing, surveying the defense. He's got a 4-on-3. Numbers are not to his advantage, but still, he sees who is guarding him in transition. It is Al Horford, and he's going to take the old man downhill. Nice little deceleration move with the Euro step to get it to go. Now, this action right here is some good stuff from head coach Charles Lee, and it's pretty simple, but it's extremely bad defense by the Boston Celtics, like elementary level defense by the Boston Celtics. All that we're going to do is bring right here, the best shooter on the court for us is LaMelo. He's the best shooter on the team so far this year. He's going to set a back screen on our best slasher, our best driver, and that is Miles Bridges. He's tough when he's going downhill. The Celtics know this, so he's going to go right downhill and basically wash out Peyton Pritchard with him. Pritchard and Horford don't talk, so it leaves LaMelo wide open. And that's what you can do when you have a shooter to set screens that can free him up. LaMelo is so good, not only off the catch and shoot, but off the dribble, right? So he's going to give it up to Grant Williams, who's going to set a screen and allow him to come off and attack this mismatch with Neemias Queta here. If Jordan Walsh helps up any at all, he's pitching to Trey Mann, and we're going to work downhill, right? If Tatum wants to slide over, then we got Brandon Miller in the corner. But Jordan Walsh doesn't help for the reasons that I just said. So now off the screen from Grant Williams, and Queta is not up high enough. He needs to be above the three-point line when you're working against LaMelo, who is so good off the bounce from downtown. He likes to shoot off one leg. I don't know why, but it works for him. I mean, right here, off that left leg, and it's going to go down. He's also always hunting his shot. Like, Derek White is just a split second behind here. He's over here. It's a little bit of a communication error, right? We got Drew Holiday here. He's pointing to Derek White. Pick up LaMelo. Pick up LaMelo. You see his hand right there. Horford's over here. Cornette's over here. For some reason, Derek White starts to go this way. It doesn't work out like that, right? LaMelo sees that the Celtics are unorganized, and he's just going to pull up from about 5 feet behind the line and knock it down over Derek White's contest. Okay, guys, quick break from the video. Today's video is sponsored by Parlay Play. Parlay Play is one of the best new sports betting apps out with tons of unique features. You need to go check them out for sure. By the way, LaMelo over lines are pretty free these days. Go check it out and use code BackyardBuckets for a 100% deposit bonus as well as 5 free promo dollars when you get started. Again, that's code BackyardBuckets, and now back to the video. This game was actually kind of competitive here in the second half, and this is what LaMelo does so well, is push in transition, going right at Al Horford, straight downhill here. Tough to stop. Like I said, the Hornets made a little run here in the second half to open this up, and what this is going to be is an early empty side ball screen. Well, it's not even really an empty side ball screen. It's a screen pretty much at the nail, and Miller's just going to pick and pop to all of this open space right here because we got Miles running down this side of the court. Josh Green's already in the corner over here, and then Grant Williams, for some reason, thinks he needs the ball at the Spectrum Center logo, calling for it right there. But LaMelo's just going to come off this screen, make the easy read to Brandon Miller. We're going to knock down the 3 ball and cut it to 4. Now, great job of Charles Lee getting LaMelo the ball. He's going to bring Musa Diabate up here to set the screen on Peyton Pritchard for LaMelo, who's going to pop over here and hopefully create a mismatch with Neemias Queta, right? We already have one mismatch here, and that's Jordan Walsh on Tre Mann. But he wants LaMelo to get the ball, especially when we got Peyton Pritchard guarding him. No offense to Peyton Pritchard. He's one of my favorite white boys in the league, behind probably only Dalton Connect. But still, he can't guard LaMelo, right? So he gets through the first screen pretty well. Then Diabate sets the second screen, and he's just going to pull up. And when a guy like Queta, you can't play drop coverage. You can't be all the way back here against LaMelo Ball coming off the ball screen. Honestly, maybe Jordan Walsh should have stunned it a little bit, dug in a little bit to help out on this. But if you're going to give him that, that's pretty much a free throw at this point for Melo. If you made it this far to the video, obviously you like something. Make sure to hit the like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. As you can see here, pretty much everybody that watches these videos are not subscribed to the channel, so if that is you, go ahead and fix that right now. Also, make sure to go check out Backyard Blitz, our football channel, and back to the video. Another thing about LaMelo is they can use him off the ball as a catch-and-shoot guy, right? Tre Mann in this corner, Tajon in this corner, and we've got Diabate and Brandon Miller working in a ball screen here. LaMelo's just going to flow right to the wing. Drew Holiday he's got a lot of attention paid on Brandon Miller right here. He's going to go for the steal, and we can just flow LaMelo out to the corner, and he can catch and release. His jump shot, it's on a hair trigger. Just watch this one. Once again, same thing. This time Brandon's in this corner, and Tajon's in this corner, and we're working a middle ball screen with Musa and Tre Mann, and LaMelo's just going to be right here, and he's going to flow right to the wing. Drew Holiday, once again, is going to stunt in and try and get the steal here. But he doesn't even really stunt this time. Yeah, he does towards the end, and it's just kicks it out to LaMelo. Watch the release. Look how quick he gets this thing cocked and released, knocking it down. On top of everything else, LaMelo is a walking mismatch. He's 6'6", maybe 6'7", and he's got a phenomenal handle. Right here, he's just going to be attacking Al Horford. Going to hit him with a very quick crossover, and Horford's going to get left behind, and he's just going to low pick up around Cornette here, keeping it away from him, and then Derek White tries to go for the charge. It's too late. And then once again, just watch this play. Right, coming off the screen from Josh Green, and he's just going to attack downhill. Luke Cornette is in his hip pocket, and he's just going to go right downhill and hit a little running right-handed hook shot with two guys on him. That's just disgusting. Coming off the screen, there's nothing you can do to stop that right there. Now let's take it back a little bit to LaMelo's opening night performance, where he had 34, 11, and 8. And here come the Hornets in transition, where they thrive. I mean, Miles to Melo. It's a really tough combination to stop up and away. Fun to watch. It makes the Hornets more fun to watch when these two are on the court together. So now, sidelines out of bounds, and we're going to get into Cody Martin. He's going to set a little screen, and then Grant Williams is going to come set a little screen. And because LaMelo is a walking paint touch, whenever he wants to, he can get in the paint. The Rockets have to go under the screen, right? Dylan Brooks has to go under the screen, because if he doesn't, Alperen Sengun's getting cooked. That's really all there is to that. So now he's got Sengun on him. Sengun gets nice and low, so LaMelo's going to bring it, step back, and knock down the three ball to tie the game. I'll admit it. This one was not the best shot in the world, right? Look at the situation. Tie game, 2 minutes left, and he's going to pull it from the logo. Not the best idea in the world, but hey, way to follow your own miss and get the rebound. Little bit lucky, but hey, the shooter always knows where he missed it at. Then Tre Mann's going to get a paint touch, kick it to Seth Curry. Great offensive rebound by Nick Richards, and an easy opportunity to get catch and shoot three balls is off the offensive rebound, and LaMelo's going to put this one on ice with about a minute and a half left, up 5. With that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to the like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. It'll really help us out in the YouTube algorithm. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video.